Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on? It is your boy Izlo33 back once again with a League of Legends predictions video. Today we are doing our World's Pickems, and we've got a different setup this year, it appears. It's the crystal ball. Who will win it all? Gaze into the future and choose wisely. Make the right pick and you'll be awarded 20 bonus points at the end of Worlds. So we're going to pick a team right now to be our representative to win the entire tournament. I'm not really sure who I want to go with just yet. And the reason being is I have a few top teams that I am considering for Worlds this year. Number 1 is the Mad Lions. Number 2 is FPX. Number 3 is T1, and then number 4 is Damwon. They're my sort of teams that I think will win it all. So I've got 4. 1's EU, 2 from the LCK, and then 1 from the LPL. So yeah, you can see where my mind is. I don't think RNG will win. EDG won't win either, that's my other view. But I think for this, I'm going to select FPX. Yeah, I'm locking in FPX as my team for the pick. And yeah, we've Crystal Ball picked FPX. That's this section of the video done with. We'll come back on October the 10th to make our group stage predictions. I'll see you guys then. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a while since you've seen my ugly faces on these videos. And well, that previous clip that you've just seen was recorded before I had some sick time to myself. I'm feeling a little bit better, so you're gonna see me talk through some of my World's Pickems as, yeah, last time our Crystal Ball Fiesta pick was FPX. And I'm gonna go into making my picks right now, where we'll be locking in our group stage positions. Now, this is going to be very interesting, and if I can avoid Group A for now, we can tackle a group that's less death. That's still a group of death. That's fairly easy. Let's go with Group B. So, the statistical prediction everyone will go for is a T1 top in the group. Don't get me wrong, that's what I am doing, and I have to move it over here, which is stupid. I actually hate that. T1's top in the group. Everyone will think DFM's gonna go in there. EDG, 100 Thieves. That's my sort of view for this group as well. Also, I love the EDG logo bit here. You don't get to see my mouse. Let me just edit that real quickly. There we go. Okay. So, I love the logo bit here for EDG. Makes a lot of sense having just a block and not even the EDG part of their logo. Fun. So, why have I gone T1 EDG, 100 Thieves, DFM? This is my actual prediction. So, 100 Thieves are the strongest squad here at this World Championships from NA. Don't get me wrong. However, success at Worlds is unheard of for this sort of team. Because the last time they were here was 2018. Sunday was in that roster. And you look at the rest of the lineup, I think that they'll pick up wins against DFM both times they face them. I also think that DFM probably will pick up maybe one game here against EDG. That's about it. And then you've got 100 Thieves and T1 as the other sort of matchup. Because I think Hunter Thieves may be EDG for the second spot, though it's highly unlikely. It could happen. But T1 I think is going to top the group. It just wouldn't be a Worlds sort of semis and quarters without them. And as such, that's kind of why I have to say T1 top in the group. And bear in mind, I can't say for the sample size how well these teams will do, but that's the best I can do. Group C, we'll go on to you now. Hanwha Life, PSG, Fnatic, and RNG. So Hanwha was the team promoted straight from play-ins into this group. Yeah, this is going to be fun to kind of predict. So Hanwha, it's Chovy time, as everyone knows it, going up against RNG. I'm not too sure. I don't think we'll see Hanwha topping this group. They're probably going to go there. RNG, I think, is going to come in second. And then it's PSG and Fnatic here that is the hard thing to predict. Because they could both come in third, they could both come in fourth. But this is going to be some bias, EU bias coming out. It's going to be Fnatic in first. And one of the big matchups in this group, you have to say, is Chovy versus Maple. That's a historic matchup. And of course, we're going to see it here at this World Championships, which is phenomenal. But I don't think either of them two squads will advance past the group stage, as Fnatic have had so much success at Worlds over recent years and in the past, in the start of League of Legends. They always seem to make it out of groups when they qualify for Worlds. That's why you have to then realize they should probably make it out of this group stage. Being above RNG is a bit of a stretch, though I feel that the Fnatic play style that we saw in playoffs, if it's the same sort of thing with Adam flexing these bruiser tops, we could see Tryndamere in his pool. We could see probably some more of his big outplay champions that he's found success on coming back into his pool. Like, yeah, the Darius could come out, though it won't be as strong as what people think it will be. It's still a pick that he could just bring out here, there, and everywhere. That's the thing. Best of one Fnatic is, don't get me wrong, kind of weak. It's one of the weaker elements of Fnatic. But if they treat him like best of fives, they'll probably do quite well. And that's why I've gone with Fnatic topping this group. So that leaves us with two groups, Group D and Group A. I want to save A till last, because it is a group of death. And I've kind of classed Group D as a group of death. And sadly for NA, I still don't think that they're going to get a team out of the group stage. This is a group of death, and also TL and LNG's logo. Pretty poggers. Not gonna lie, they've got the EDG effect. Gen G, I don't think will make it top of this group. I don't think they'll be anywhere near the top. I like this matchup of Tarzan versus Ruler, but I think that this is possibly how it will go. So I did just lie and say NA won't make it out of groups. This is how I think that this group will go. NA will get out of groups. Don't get me wrong. I think TL have the best chance of all the North American teams of making it out of the group stage into the knockouts of the main event. And personally, the TL style with Alphari being a heavy carry kind of favors this sort of world's meta, because you then have the jungler being another big carry source of damage. Jungle has been kind of the carry role this championships, with the likes of Talon, Qiana, and Xin and Lee Sin being all top heavy carry champions that are coming into the jungle this World Championships. In comparison to last year, where it was the likes of the Rumble and the Lilias, Evelyn might have been up there as well. I definitely remember Selfmade killing Doublelift with it. So, why have I gone Mad Lions top in the group? They are EU's first seed, don't get me wrong, that's a big thing to note. But they are kind of on a bit of a turnaround. Like, they had a burnout during the regular season. And when you usually suffer a burnout, after it, you want to prove yourself. You want to, when you get to these sorts of international events, prove that you're the best. We saw it at MSI. They almost beat Damwon Kia, the reigning world champions, in a best of 5, taking them to the 5th and final game. And I think since then, they've improved considerably in their best of 5s. If we look at playoffs, Humanoid stepped up. He was a carry. And I think that this World Championships is where we see Kazi and Kaiser stepping up alongside him to kind of bring the rest of the Mad Lions squad, who are kind of very consistent without having to be criticised. Like El Yoya, just as a silent workhorse, let's be honest. You don't hear him criticised too often, and that's a good thing. And I think that this World Championships will be a very solid year for the Mad Lions. So, we've kind of predicted 1, 2, 3 of our 6 or 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 of our 6 representatives from EU and NA I've predicted making it out of the group stage. As for Group A, it's going to stay 3 out of 6. Let's be brutally honest. Damwon Kia and FPX are coming out of this group. This is interchangeable. I definitely think FPX will come in second in Group A. Actually, no, I don't. I think they'll come in first. If I'm to stick with my prediction, I think FPX are top in this group. You've seen me predict the crystal ball with FPX winning the entire World Championships. Here's where we see decimation, domination out of a meta that kind of favors them, let's be honest. And I personally want to say that Damwon Kia will make it out of groups as well. It's going to be fun seeing Perks against Doinby. Again, technically a rematch from the World Championship final for them. Then you've got Damwon Kia, which is a rematch Showmaker versus Perks. But Perks was obviously ADC back then. This could be a time where he claps back. There's a lot of spiciness in this matchup, in this group as well. And one team that doesn't have any history realistically in Group A is Rogue. This is a group that's not got any sort of legacy bearing on them. And the textbook squad of the boys in blue probably will pick up a few wins. And that's why I've put them ahead of C9. Though, don't get me wrong, Rogue could be the upset team for a lot of teams in this World Championships. And that's why I kind of expect them maybe to get second ahead of Damwon and shock the world. That would be a huge thing to say at this stage, but it won't happen in terms of my pick. I'm sticking to my guns. Damwon Kia second, FPX first, Rogue, and then C9. So, with that, I've technically rambled on for 12 minutes. it's time to lock in my Pickem's for the group stage. We'll be ready and round to go for when our knockout stages comes round. And as such, I guess it's time to bid you all adieu. Thank you very much for joining me. If you enjoyed this Pickem's episode, be sure to leave a like down below. Subscribe! Oh god, that hurts my voice still. If you're new around here, if you want to. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.